Shocking. So the lesson 126.
Yeah.
Take it away, Chantalia.
Lesson 126. All that I give is given to myself. All that I give is given to myself. Mm. All that I give is given to myself. Today's idea, completely alien to the ego and the thinking of the world, is crucial to the thought reversal that this course will bring about. If you believe this statement, all that I give is given to myself, there would be no problem in complete forgiveness, certainty of goal, and sure direction. You would understand the means by which salvation comes to you and would not hesitate to use it now. All that I give is given to myself.
let us consider what you do believe in place of this idea. It seems to you that other people are apart from you and able to behave in ways which have no bearing on your thoughts, nor yours on theirs. Therefore, your attitudes have no effect on them, and their appeals for help are not in any way related to your own. You further think that they can sin without affecting your perception of yourself, while you can judge their sin and yet remain apart from condemnation and at peace. All that I give is given to myself.
When you forgive, go guy.
When you forgive a sin, there is no gain to you directly. You give charity to one unworthy merely to point out that you are better, on a higher plane than he whom you forgive. He has not earned your charitable tolerance which you bestow on one unworthy of the gift, because his sins have lowered him beneath a true equality with you. He has no claim on your forgiveness. It holds out a gift to him, but hardly to yourself.
Thus is forgiveness basically unsound, a charitable whim, benevolent, yet undeserved, a gift bestowed at other times withheld, unmerited, withholding. It is just, nor is it fair that you should suffer when it is withheld. The sin which you forgive is not your own. Someone apart from you committed it. And if you then are gracious unto him by giving him what he does not deserve, your gift is no more yours than was his sin.
If this be true, forgiveness has no grounds on which to rest dependably and sure. It is an eccentricity in which you sometimes choose to give indulgently and undeserved reprieve. Yet it remains your right to let the sinner not escape the justified repayment for his sin. Think you the Lord of heaven would allow the world's salvation to depend on this? Would not his care for you be small indeed, if your salvation rested on a whim?
You do not understand forgiveness. As you see it, it is but a check upon overt attack without requiring correction in your mind. As you see it, it is but a check upon overt attack without requiring correction in your mind. I understand now. It cannot give you peace as you perceive it. It is not a means for your release from what you see in someone other than yourself. It has no power to restore your unity with him to your awareness. It is not what God intended it to be for you. It is not what God intended it to be for you. Not having given him the gift he asks of you, you cannot recognize his gifts and think he has not given them to you. Yet would he ask you for a gift unless it was for you? Yet would he ask you for a gift unless it was for you? Could he be satisfied with empty gestures and evaluate such petty gifts as worthy of his son? Salvation is a better gift than this. And true forgiveness, as the mean by which it is attained, must heal the mind that gives, for giving is receiving. What remains as unreceived has not been given. But what has been given must have been received.
Today we try to understand the truth that giver and receiver are the same. You will need to help to make this meaningful because it is so alien to the thoughts to which you are accustomed. But the help you need is there. Give him your faith today and ask him that he share your practicing in truth today. And if you only catch a glimpse of the release that lies in the idea we practice for today, this is the day of glory for the world. give 15 minutes twice a day to attempt to understand this idea. It is the thought by which forgiveness takes its proper place in your priorities. It is the thought that will release your mind from every bar to what forgiveness means and let you realize its worth to you.
In silence, close your eyes upon the world that does not understand forgiveness, and seek sanctuary in the quiet place where thoughts are changed and false beliefs laid by. Repeat today's idea. Glad to hear the voice of truth and healing speak to you. That I give.
Can the next person do this one again? Unfortunately, you were coming in and out a bit, Annie.
In silence, close your eyes upon the world which does not understand forgiveness, and seek sanctuary in the quiet place where thoughts are changed and false beliefs laid by. Repeat today's idea and ask for help in understanding what it really means. Be willing to be taught. Be glad to hear the voice of truth and healing speak to you, and you will understand the words he speaks and recognize he speaks your words to you. So as often as you can today, remind yourself you have a goal today, an aim which makes this day of special value to yourself and all your brothers and sisters. Do not let your mind forget this goal for long. Tell yourself, repeat after me, all that I give is given to myself. The help I need to learn that this is true is with me now. And I will trust in him. Then spend a quiet moment opening your mind to his correction and his love. And when you hear of him, you will believe, for what he gives will be received by you. All that I give is given to myself. Mm. And as I forgive, I am released from the world that I made. Mm.
I would like to say that I am very grateful and honored to be in your company. More often than not, at the end of our sessions, when people would be saying, bye, love you, and I really didn't feel that sometimes. I mean, I could say it, but there's kind of a moment today, even before we met, some parts of my life today opened to me this other window to see,
Mhm.
like gratefulness.
Beautiful.
Uh,
Mm. Yeah. Mhm.
And we are looking forward to hearing you sing today.
Here I am, Lord. It is I, Lord. I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord. If you lead me, I will hold your people in my heart.
There you go. Mm-mm.
Thanks, Dennis.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, really.
Thank you, Dennis.
Sing it, brother. Sing it.
Mhm. Mm.
Mm. Beautiful. It's a big lesson today. Hey, you do not understand
Mm.
forgiveness. As you see it, it is but a check upon an overt attack without requiring correction in your mind. So, forgiveness without correction is an empty gesture.
It's like a lofty position that I put myself like above the person I'm forgiving, yeah?
Yes, yes, realizing that you basically made him up for your sake. You
Mhm.
magnetize him to yourself because you hold something within yourself that's unforgiven in you. So he shows
Mhm.
up, goes like, hey, brother, I'll trigger you there. And you go like, condemn. And if you nail
Oh,
the cross, you just killed your savior. So instead, you got to have a look. What am I holding within myself that I
mm,
got this guy show up? It's all in your court. That's the beauty of it, because there you have the power to change it. You have the power to change it when it's your decision, because you made it up. That's where it's just gets so beautiful. It's a good subject, this one, because it's
Oh, I
very,
know one other
like
thing.
he
Go
says,
ahead.
it's vastly misunderstood. This whole forgiveness thing. This is a perfect lesson to unwrap that. What is real forgiveness? Where actually the world you made vanishes. That's forgiveness. It's just no more, and you just simply remember the kingdom, which lives in you still. But you can't experience it if you have grievances or judgments or are unforgiving thoughts, which unforgiving thoughts is an attack thought. Doesn't have any love in it. You were gonna say?
Yes, sometimes even in reading, there'll be a mistake or something, and just so quickly they say, "There you go again." You're reading too fast, or you didn't say that. I mean, it just happens so instantly. Uh, for me, sometimes it had happened today when I was reading. The other thing I would like to ask, if anyone was interested, I'd like to meet again sometime this evening and do the lesson again. Like the whole, I don't know, whatever it would take, 15 or 20 minutes or so. So I'm available all night. And it's now 5:30 in the afternoon where I am.
So you're talking about,
And
go ahead, Chantal.
yeah, I thought maybe an idea is just to put it out in the group when you're ready to do it, and then people might be able to join you.
So how would
Um,
I do that? I don't, what do you mean, put it out within the group?
oh,
With the
uh,
computer?
Are you not on Facebook thing? You're not on Messenger, are you?
I think I am. You did send me a
yeah,
message, Chantel.
Yeah,
uh,
Dennis is in there.
Yeah, so
Just put
I'll
in.
just send you a message and you send a message and then people can join in. I mean, when would it be? Like in 3 or 4 hours or so for you?
Yeah, I would say 5:30, 8:30 would be fine. 9 o'clock my time. I don't know what time it is where you
That
guys
would be
are.
midday here.
Um, does anybody have any interest in doing it? And maybe we could configure a time if there is any interest.
Yeah.
I'm
It will be,
interested, but I'm not able to today.
Okay.
yeah. And also we are like, it will be 2 a.m. in the morning. So in the UK, but maybe sometimes I won't be able to sleep and can join.
Well,
I
anyhow,
mean, Kevin,
And
if
also, will it be a Zoom platform or what will you be coming
yeah,
in on?
I would ask Kevin if I could use this Zoom if no one's using it at this particular time.
Yeah, as long as Cole, you're not using it at 12 o'clock, eh, or something. Not
12.
till the afternoon. Yeah, it's all right then. Look, the room's always open, so you can just come in and if someone wants to come. I can't
Whoever
do it
joins in
today.
can join in, it will be no problem. You just
Yeah.
might not be able to record if Kevin is not there.
Okay. So instead of doing the messenger, I can just go to Kevin's little Zoom site and
Yeah, but you might want to say on Messenger what time you're coming so people can join if they want the same time. Otherwise you'll come in there and someone will come later on and you'll miss each
okay,
other.
guys and gals.
And be specific about the time because everyone's got different time zones and they'll have to look it up on their own time zone.
I'm going to say right now, then I'll do it at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time, which would be 5:30 Pacific Time.
So how long's that from now? How many hours?
Pardon me?
How many hours from now is that, Dennis?
Oh, for me, it's 3 hours to 8:30. It's 5:30 here where I am.
Okay, so anyone wants to join in 3 hours' time, Dennis will be here.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
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 See you, Annie.
Dennis will be there and singing.
Yeah.
Yes, I will.
Singing praises to Lord.
So that's 10:30 then in Australia.
Yeah, for us, yeah, in Australia.
2 for us. PM.
So in 3 hours' time, anyone wants to join Dennis for the lesson?
Does anyone ever think that, like, if they read one sentence, it would just be all over. They could just stop reading the book and it'd be finished. I do sometimes. I just think there's just like one phrase or something. I mean, it's just, why would he use so many words?
Yeah. Because everybody understands it differently. So he gives you so many options. He's basically saying over and over the same thing in millions different ways, same thing.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
somewhere in there is a full memory of creation in you. Except we're just so covered it up with this thought system that separate from it that we can't get back out of it. So these lessons and things, they dislodge your mind from this fixed position. And then suddenly in an instant, you remember. That's all it is. You just remember. You remember God, you remember creation, you remember love, you remember something that's so beyond anything that fits into what you made. It just does not fit in. It's so vastly, you'll have no doubt. When it comes, you'll go, you'll go, hey, wow, thank you. Probably you either say fuck or you say thank you, one of those two.
Well, we could say both.
Yeah, probably. You just go, oh my God, what is this? And then you still deny it, and then you will have it again, and then you'll have it again. I mean, anyway, that's how it was for me. But there is a particular, you graduate this book.
It is it just really speaks to me that, all that I give is given to myself. Just to really not read it, but say it in another way because I've internalized it. You know what I mean? Or show it in how I live.
Well, that's a really important part, that the sentence takes you somewhere. You don't want to put labels on it. You don't want to interpret it. You don't want to go like, oh, I think it means this. That's exactly what it's not supposed to do. You read it and it takes you somewhere. It gives you an experience, and that's how the course, it's all written in there. It does not need your labeling of any kind. It's like the sentence is exactly what it says. It's this.
I think Jesus had an occasional grammar difficulties, though. That's a joke.
That is a joke.
Really did. Run-on sentences. My God.
Well, they're perfectly designed to dislodge the structure. It's just perfectly, like, it's just such a genius beauty of a piece of a work. It's like unbelievable. Sometimes we just cracking up what it says. He's so funny. He's so funny. He knows all your every little trick of your mind, every little trick ego made. He's got it all covered for. So he has to put those sentences in some way where he goes like, your mind goes like, huh? It's exactly where he needs you. He needs you in this like, huh? What? What? And now you're waiting for something to happen because it has to be that way. You can't figure this out.
That's the miracle.
It's a miracle.
That's the miracle.
And if it happens, that's a miracle.
Well, it happens all the time. It's happening gradually, as you said before. It's happening, but you resist it, and you resist happens again, it happens again, and then you think, oh, there, what? That's the miracle
Yeah.
that humans go through, moving towards, resisting, moving towards, before we just let go.
Very wise.
Mm.
That's beautiful.
So are you.
Oh, thank you. So are you.
No, it's you.
No, it's you.
Oh, it's
Oh, I
those.
think it's Reuben.
For sure.
Ruben has left, by the way.
Say again?
Ruben's joining us tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Did we hear anything about Donnie?
Oh, yes, I spoke to her today. We can send her a bit of love.
Can you put her email address in here or something?
No, I don't know. I don't have her email address. Oh, but let me just check.
Maybe
You can message her.
Yeah.
You can just
message
message
her.
her. Yeah.
On Messenger, you can find her. Send her a message.
Do you have a messenger, Kevin? Kevin, Dennis.
Well,
Yes.
I am on Messenger, yeah, but I'm not really good at the computer. I mean,
Yeah.
I really am what do you call it? A Luddite.
I can give you her email address because I know she wouldn't mind. I'll put it in the chat, but I need to find it.
All right.
Okay.
It might take a little while. Yeah, she's feeling really great, but obviously she's a bit tired after surgery, so which is natural, but I think internally she's really feeling really well. And she always tells me how loved she feels also by you guys.
Mm-hmm. She is the little ball of joy.
Yes, she is. Okay, so I'm going to, let me see. I'll put it in a chat. I know I'm quite sure that she wouldn't mind.
Okay, go ahead, Duncan.
Yeah, let me just, oh yeah, it's here. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's there.
Just a moment. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's there. It's in a chat. Can you see it?
Oh yeah, breathe for well-being.
Yes.
I like it.
Mm.
Is it Gmail?
Yes.
I got it.
You can actually Google her. She's quite Googleable. She's Googleable.
She is Googleable?
Yes.
Not, you didn't mean to say gullible now, did you?
No, Googleable. That you could Google. I want to go back to what you were saying, Cole, and you, Dennis, about the sentences. And you know, yesterday I was just looking at one and I was thinking, if I just repeat this obviously every single sentence you can repeat all over again and it's so powerful. But one I was playing with yesterday was which everybody of you of course know, it's like nothing real can be threatened and nothing unreal exists. That's the one at the beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Herein lies the peace of God.
Yeah, and that's the first sentence, right? In the course, that's the first. So if we just got that, if it's just the first sentence in the course, which we just
That's
we don't, that's it really.
That's it. You don't have to explain it. It's like that's what it says. Like nothing real can be threatened. Bingo. Done.
So I'll even do it at 7:30 if somebody wants to come I just want to get together tonight with somebody. Oh, that's still 1 o'clock in the morning for you, Tonka. Yeah.
Yes, it is, and I couldn't sleep yesterday because it was so hot. Like it was such a unexpectedly such a warm night, and I only got to bed like at 2 a.m. yesterday because I couldn't sleep. So I think I really need today's sleep.
Okay. Okay.
But I'll be there. I'll be there in spirit.
I know you will.
Beautiful darlings.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Yummy.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
See you. Looking forward
Yes.
Thank you.
to
Ciao.
hug you.
Bye.
Sweet smilers. That's what you guys are. You're sweet smilers.